Local 5's Alex Fulton is here now after getting reaction about Biden's decision from some of Iowa's top Democrats. Alex, what are they saying?
Well, Iowa's Democratic leaders say they were surprised by Biden's announcement and got the news with everyone else. Democratic Party Chair Rita Hart is a delegate and stopped short of endorsing Biden's pick, Kamala Harris, for president.
He has built a legacy. He has helped recover our economy. He's been through one of the most challenging times in our state.
Democrats from all around Iowa praising Biden on what he's done during his term.
President Joe Biden has served our country and Iowans well by lowering the cost of prescription drugs like insulin and passing the largest infrastructure package this country has ever seen.
On X, Christina Bohannon, the Democratic nominee for Iowa's 1st congressional district, said, quote, "Today, President Biden has proved himself to be a true patriot who put his country before himself," end quote. Meanwhile, on Facebook, Ryan Melton, the Democratic nominee for Iowa's 4th congressional district, shared he believes Pete Buttigieg deserves the vice president nomination. He said, quote, "He's not my favorite as far as political worldview, but he's undeniably a once-in-a-generation communicator," end quote. Sarah Corkery, who is the Democratic nominee for Iowa's 2nd congressional district, previously called on Biden to leave the race.
We were all surprised at his debate, and it was more than a stutter. It was having trouble with comprehension. And that happens as we get older, and that's okay. But we also need to know we need the best person at the top of the ticket.
So what does Biden's decision mean for these and other Democrats in November? Iowa House Minority Leader Jennifer Converse says it's still too early to say.
We don't know what this is, but if it's a really invigorated party, if we're excited, if we're ready to go forward, that can only help turnout and can only help in some of our seats.
But Corkery, who is on the ballot, believes Biden's decision will be a game changer.
I think this will get out the vote this fall. I think we'll even pick up some independent and Republicans who are seeking places where the truth is spoken.
Whoever ends up at the top of the ticket, Iowa Democratic Party Chair Rita Hart believes the party will come together to support them.
We've got a lot of dedicated Iowans here who want to make sure that their voices are heard and that Donald Trump doesn't make it back into the Oval Office. So we're all going to do our part.
Now, the Iowa Democratic Party chair added delegates can now vote for whatever Democratic candidate they'd like, but the timeline and process of what that looks like remains unclear at this time.
Alex, thank you. Well, Republican leaders in Iowa are also weighing in on this news. In a statement, Jeff Kaufman, the chair of Iowa GOP, is calling for Biden to resign. He said, in part, deciding to stay in office for the remainder of his term is an incredibly dangerous decision to make. While U.S. Representative Mariannette Miller Meeks believes this does not change the state of the race, but saying this was a historic injustice to democracy. Miller Meeks claims voices of the voters are not being heard.
Trump is prepared to face any Democrat candidate, regardless of whether it's Joe Biden or another candidate. We can talk about the failed policies of this administration. But most importantly, I think this is a historic injustice to voters with President Biden resigning.